Dyson, welcome back to the club. Great to see you again. How pleased are you to be returning to a place that I know you had a lot of good times in last year?
Yeah, I'm excited to come back. Obviously, I wouldn't like to have been there at the start of the season, but I'm super excited to come back. We got a good group there, a couple returning players that I was really close with last year, and obviously, I've been with Malcolm for 6 or 7 years now, so we're used to each other, and we got a good connection. And I'm excited to get back to the crowds, the good crowds there, and the fans, and hopefully start winning some hockey games over there.
As you touched on, you said you were hoping to be here from the start of the season. In your mind, had you already moved on from Glasgow and maybe starting to move on with your life from that point?
I wasn't quite sure what I was gonna do. I was looking to maybe go back to the East Coast, uh, and maybe finish off my career there. I don't know. I think I got 1 or 2 more years, but things started to look better in Glasgow. It made more sense for me and my fiance. We'll be finished the season early over in Europe. Makes more sense for us with our wedding coming in July. Gives us more time to come back and get ready for that, and then. Obviously, I really liked Glasgow last year, and like I said, Malcolm played me a ton. I didn't have a great year last year, so um, I was just a little confused on what my plan was gonna be if I wanted to come back or what. But I was obviously injured last year, and so that didn't help me produce points. But it's a new year this year, and I hope to come back and help out right away.
You've talked about that relationship with Malcolm. We all know you guys are quite tight. You've worked together for so long. So did it need much convincing from Malcolm for you to come back?
We kind of talked throughout the whole process from basically last year on. We never really took a break talking. Uh, he knows that I like playing for him. He plays me a lot, and I think the really good thing about Malcolm is when I'm not getting points or producing points, he knows that I can help the team in other ways, whether it's fighting or blocking shots or killing penalties and playing a defensive role. So I think he trusts me. Obviously, me and him both would like me to put up more points than I did last year, but there is when I'm not putting up points, I feel I bring other things to the table, and he understands that. He's used to that, so it's a really good connection for me.
You talked about how last season it was difficult for you at times. You touched upon the injury as well. Is this an opportunity to take care of maybe some unfinished business you have with the club?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I think I scored my first 2 games of the season, and I didn't score for a very very long time. Obviously, I was injured, and I was frustrated, and obviously I'd like to come back and put up more points than I did last year. I'm obviously not a huge point producer. I've done it in the past a while ago, but like I said, I'm there to do all the little things that help in games. It's blocking shots and fighting and being out there in the last minute to make sure a team doesn't get scored on, and the points will come with just hard work, and hopefully I can get some line mates that I gel with, and we can go from there.
Now, you were announced on Sunday night after Clan's latest defeat at Manchester Storm. Have you had a chance to see the reaction from the fans online? And if so, what have you made of it?
Yeah, I think the fans are very passionate there. I want to say 90% of the fans were really happy I'm coming back, and some maybe not. But like I said, it was when I only scored 5 goals last year, and I play the most minutes on the team. It's obviously I knew I didn't have a great year, but I'm coming back to, like you said, uh, change that around and help my team win. Like I said, whether that's getting points or whether that's blocking shots in the last minute of the game, I'm going to do whatever it takes to help my team win, and that'll never change about me.
What would you say was your personal highlights from being in Glasgow last year? You've talked about the kind of negative side of it, the injury and stuff like that, but what sort of moments really stick out for you?
It's just beautiful country. Obviously, it rains a lot, but it's so beautiful there because of that. And then the fan support was obviously amazing. It's kind of like a soccer, or I guess football, you guys call it there, vibes. How intense the fans are, and how passionate are they are about winning. Um, and they would do anything for their hockey club. And you know, that's just something it's really cool to see. You don't see that down here. It's obviously the Canadian fans are really into their hockey, but they don't have chants and stuff like they do down here in Europe and especially Glasgow. And the support where they come on the road games, it's the travel is really far there. So to see the support from the fans is just really cool. And I want to get back there. Obviously, we got a really nice rink and a good setup with how good of the guys are. Well, especially last year, and I've heard nothing but good things about the team this year and how close they're becoming.
Now, we haven't seen you in a while since the end of last season. What have you been doing over the summer to keep yourself busy? And is there going to be that little bit of rust from you when we first see you this week, hopefully?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working quite a bit here. We got a family farm, so I'm out there working, doing some crop stuff, and I have some cattle myself. So, and then to get some ice, I have to drive to Swift Current, which is an hour and 15 minutes away. So, I was skating 2 to 3 times a week for 2 months. So, I've been on the ice quite a bit. Maybe not with the caliber of guys that we have there, obviously, but I've been getting my touches in on the ice, and I'm sure there'll be a little rust, but like I said, I'll find a way to do whatever I can to help win my first game or the first game I get there. If I play Friday, I'll do whatever I can to help our team win.
Now, as I speak to you, you were saying to me that you're a couple of days away from getting on your flight and heading over here. So, how's the packing going? Quite far, quite so far, and are you having to do it quite quickly?
Uh, yeah, like I said, we kind of haven't had an idea that there was a chance I was coming. I know there's some injuries there, and that maybe helped Malcolm make his decision a little easier because I know you guys are kind of short staffed there, and I've played a defensive role too before, and I know I'm not going to come there play straight defense, but I've done it in the past, so I think that helped him make his decision pretty easily. And then I had my fiance here this weekend, so she did most of the packing for me. I'm not going to lie, I was I was there, but I was just kind of supervising. So we're pretty much all packed up. Going to pick her up in her hometown tonight, and then we'll be getting in Thursday morning.
Good, I'll let you sort your camera there. So the packing's done. You've been announced. It's just a case of getting over here now. The clan, they need you right now. The form hasn't been going so well. So how keen are you to get over here and try and make an impact on the team and on the action?
Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited. Like I said, it's every time you have to travel over to the pond, I guess over the pond we say from here, but it's a long day. I'm not a big sleeper on the plane guy, so that basically means a full night of no sleep. I'll get there Thursday and hopefully get in and get settled and get a practice in with the guys so I can meet them and put some faces to the names and then obviously I'd like to get skating a little more and. But I'm excited. I think we go to Belfast and they come here. It's we play a home and home, so and I know they're really good. They were good last year, and I've played against a lot of guys on their team, and I know what they're about. So I think I'd like to come in and just do whatever I can to help us get that first win of the season.
And every time I do these videos, I always ask for a message to the Purple Army. What would you like to say to the fans who are watching this as they anticipate your return this week?
Yeah, I know. I'm just excited to come back. Everyone treated me so well last year. Like I said, I had a tough season statistically, but I would do whatever it takes to help my team win, and I think they all appreciated that, and I appreciated the support they gave me all year, even when I was injured, and they were always wanting me to come back and asking how my injury was and stuff. So just have a lot of respect for the fans there, and I'm excited to get back and start winning some games and make our push for the playoffs.